Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's good, everyone? This is the Sneaker Podcast. My name is Chris Chu, and I am 1/8 of the crew. That's wrong math.
But not 1/8 of the man.
Nah. Alongside me is our tall brother, Sean. What's up, Sean?
Hey now. Something's got to stay
Nah.
natural, right?
We're going off the cuff today. And
hey now.
next to Sean, we have Chloe. What's up, Chloe?
What's up, guys?
So today, Mike is sitting off to the side here.
It's right there.
He's in a bit of pain because he had some
So he says.
dental work done. Yeah,
Oh, he creeped in.
that has nothing to do with his Maple Leafs jersey.
No.
Nothing.
No, we wouldn't let him on the pod because of this jersey.
So, how's everyone doing? It's been a quiet week, I find.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In the world of sneakers. I think everyone's still leading up to big releases for the month of May.
Yeah.
So I think brands and stores took a break.
Yeah.
Right.
It does seem quiet for sure.
Well, let's go.
Oh.
Let's start off the pod like we
Always
normally do. Yeah. With what we wore on feet today.
Mike didn't leave a script?
Who listens to Mike anyways?
That's true.
So, Chloe, what'd you have on feet today?
I wore some Mita Air Max 95s.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. I'm breaking out the heat now.
There you go.
Yep, summer's coming.
Beautiful.
It's time. It's time
Nice.
to go nuts.
Very nice.
It's the first thing I said to Chloe when he got in the car. I was like, "Yo, Mita," and he was like, "Yeah, only heat,
Only.
only heat from now."
It's
on."
time. It's time to just wear heat. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
You got to take advantage of it while the weather's good and just wear whatever you want, man.
Yeah, and then buy more shoes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sean, what are you wearing?
The opposite of Chloe, I didn't bring any heat.
I love it. I love that
I love.
pair.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I love them too. I went a little different, not brand necessarily, but obviously. But I want to pick something I haven't worn. I haven't worn the sneaker in years, and I love the sneaker. And I've forgotten about the sneaker. And I was trying to go through and think of something out of the ordinary for me. And I happened to look at the date on my watch, and it was the 23rd. So the Jordan 23.
Interesting. Yeah.
So I have the white red Jordan 23 from 2008. These things are 11 years old already. That's crazy, but the quality on them is nuts. And this I think might be my favorite colorway of the 23s. The only thing it bothers me that I did is when I used to wear them a lot when I worked in a high school. I used to sit with my feet under my chair, and for the people who are watching at home, I used to rest my toe on the ground, and so it made this bump.
I like the bump. I like the bump. It gives it character.
That's character
Crease
for
bump.
sure, but it's. I wish it wasn't there.
Do they refer to this as the Chicago or home colorway?
No, I don't think there was a nickname for these. I don't.
The Wed.
The Weds.
The
The Weds. Yeah. No, I don't think there was any particular nickname. They were like a quick strike colorway, if I remember correctly.
Quick Strike?
Quick strike. Yeah.
So a lot of the OGs that I used to hang out with dubbed the Jordan 23 as the last best number Jordan ever produced.
Yeah. This was the first new model Jordan I had picked up between the Jordan 18. I hadn't bought. There's my.
Boughten?
I'm a teacher, everybody. I hadn't purchased a new Jordan from 1991 until 2003 when the white Royal 18s came out. Only because I got them to commemorate Jordan's last game with the Wizards. And then this was the first one after that really blew me away. I love the 23s.
Do you have the black, like the OG, the black?
I have
white,
I have four
red?
colorways. I have the black. I have the All-Star colorway, which was like white, black, and red with it had MJ kind of stitched all over the upper.
Yep.
I have the Motorsports, which were white, blue, and black, and I have these. That's it.
You don't have the gray gold?
Don't have the gray gold. Those are nice too, though.
No,
I have the gray gold.
What's it called?
Yeah.
the platinum. Is that
Platinum.
the name? What's the special colorways? There was 2 special colorways, like the baby blue one.
Yes.
Oh, the
Yes.
titanium. The
Titanium,
Yeah.
platinum, titanium.
Oh, those were amazing. But those were like,
Yeah.
I think they only made 2,300 of those or something
Those
like
were like
Those are super hard to
limited,
get,
yeah,
but,
super,
My cousin has a pair of those.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He really,
That's
he
lucky.
really, he got every single color.
Nice,
colorway.
nice. Yeah. Yeah,
Back-
it's a great model.
Man, it came with a DVD, man.
I know, right?
Name another shoe that comes with a DVD.
DVD.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
What'd you wear, Chris?
oh yes.
Oh, you had something else to ask me?
No,
No,
not really.
good.
It's just reference to sure. There used to be a store in. Is this still there? Carnam.
I don't know. I actually haven't even heard of that one.
I think it's still there.
It's still there, right? But they used to have like a location in Laval. It's like a suburb of Montreal, and it was like a really new store, really
Oh, I
2 floors and
remember
everything. And at their opening, they had Rihanna.
Oh, wasn't there not Carnam, it was
It was called something else.
yeah. It was like
But
Up-
K&N
K&N, that's it, hip hop.
K&N hip hop.
hip hop. That's it. Yes. I
They had
remember
crazy apparel and bags.
They had like
Yeah.
great stuff. My friend was the owner. Like I played
Wow.
on a team, like a ball team with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened to that place?
Well, they became Carnam.
Oh, that's Carnam now.
Yeah,
Okay, I see. Okay.
Different location. Yeah.
Wow.
No Rihanna.
No, Rihanna.
Yeah. Yeah. So today I'm wearing a pair of Converse Chucks in the low version with the Comme des Garçons collaboration. I felt like a Converse vibe for some reason. I was on the Instagrams, and I appreciated some fits that some people were pulling off with their Converse, and I was like, yeah, let me bust out my Converse and do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with a pair of Chucks, even though I don't own a pair.
For real?
For real. I like
it's-
them, but I just never picked up a pair.
It's also like really affordable.
Yeah.
So you really
Yeah.
have no excuse.
Okay.
No.
Mike off camera just made this this sign. I don't know if he's telling me my feet are too big to wear Chucks or something else. I don't know.
Maybe it was referring
Don't talk,
to
Mike.
something else.
I'm gonna let myself think about what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He might show you later.
You might-
Recently, my friend, shout out to Montreal Diaries, picked up a new pair of Chucks, and so her old pair is super beat, like salt stains, everything. And she said, I need a new pair. And she went to the store and she tried on the OG Chuck Taylors. And then she also tried on the 1970 version of Chuck Taylor. And she remarked that the 1970 is extremely comfortable.
Oh wow.
And like the quality, like the star emblem and everything,
Yeah.
like the logo, is like a debossed logo
Okay.
instead of just a print on it.
Oh nice.
So she's like, it's great, it's great. And like for those who don't know, the 1970, like the midsole part, the sole is like slightly higher, so it gives a
More-
slight
More
different
cushion or different look? Okay.
look. Different look. But apparently also the cushioning is a bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I guess it had to be right if they were playing basketball and those things back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. So
Right.
they had to update a lot of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
A lot of the new Chucks have lunar alarm
Mm.
insoles.
Nice.
So in case you change your mind,
Case,
Sean,
yeah.
and
I'll open my mind.
wanted to head over to a
Yeah.
shop to pick up some
Sure.
Converse.
I'm surprised you don't have a pair.
I don't know. I think what Mike did with this. I think in my mind, I feel like I couldn't pull it off. It's
You're not enough of this. All right.
no. I'm too much of this. to pull
Wow.
off.
Debatable. All right.
Yeah.
So we are still in the what did we wear section,
Mm.
and coming up right after the shoes is what we normally do:
Yeah.
the quality crotch
Oh
shot.
oh.
Who wants to show the world their crotch?
I can.
Go ahead.
All right. Today I'm wearing the hybrid cargo. I think.
That's nice. That's a nice crotch, man.
Thank you.
Very
nice cargo.
Very fitted. Yeah.
That's the reason I can't wear Chucks.
Okay.
So,
So shout out to Quality, one of our sponsors. Yeah, I'm also rocking one of their plaid shirts. Sean's rocking
Vintage hoodie.
vintage hoodie, and Chloe's rocking. Oh,
The-
he's
the tee to
showing
go
you
with
the crotch
his,
as well.
his- oh.
Yeah. So it's the what's
Sorry
the-
about that.
What did he call the green? light green. The
The
shirt.
name? I don't remember.
We'll call it Volt.
Volt. Well,
I
the
call it
sneaker world
Volts.
can call it Volt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Quality. If you want to use our code, it is TSB20, and you'll get 20% off your purchase. They ship worldwide, and from what I hear, shipping is extremely fast.
Quite quick.
Lots of stories about the great shipping. So
Also, sign up for the newsletter.
you can sign up for the newsletter. Well, you to use the code, you need to sign up for the newsletter.
Right.
Newsletter, and then the code will
You'll
activate.
get 10% off your order if you don't want to use TSB20 for some reason.
Yeah. If
You can
you're
get
if
10%
you're about
off.
that life,
Yeah.
then just use the newsletter code. Yeah.
exactly.
And yeah, shout out to Quality. Now, has anyone picked anything up to make up for last
No.
week?
No, and I forgot to bring my pickup from the 2 weeks ago, so
What the heck, man?
I haven't brought it twice. You knew it was the white red 14s anyway, so
Yeah.
the reds.
Well, it would have matched.
I would have been
23s.
matchy. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's true.
I brought my pickup.
Oh right.
that
Awesome.
I thought I would have had last week.
Oh, it didn't. Now it came in.
Yeah. So I went the day after and I got it. Really happy with this.
First off,
I like the
love
box.
the box.
Like
Ah,
the box.
there
yeah,
you go.
Yeah.
So I actually messaged Chris maybe a day after. Or no,
Yeah.
the same day. And I was like, man, I think I got the wrong size.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
No, your exact words were, "I fucked up," and I was like, "Oh fuck, what is this about?"
So I tried them on again last night. Because the first time I tried them on, I was sitting down and I didn't go anywhere. I just when you put on a shoe and you hit your heel back on the floor to
Yeah.
just really get that full fit and then you touch the top. Well, I don't think anybody really walks around with their heel all the way in the back of their shoe.
Mm.
So then I stood up and I did some actual walking, and it's not that bad.
Good.
Okay,
so
good.
I think I don't need to go and buy another two pairs.
And were
of
you
shoes.
wearing like a regular sock?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes.
Let me see one of these. Yeah. So for the listeners, it is the
Acronym Air Presto in the
You can't pick a. This
I
can't
think
have a color.
they call this one the
So many
multicolor.
colors. The multicolor.
Oh wait,
What?
how come you have two? You got two.
I got two. I
Oh,
just didn't want to bring two boxes, so I
Okay.
just
Oh,
put
right.
both
They're both right
one
shoes.
of each shoe in the box.
So you got two
Surprise!
pairs. Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
So for the listeners, one of the Prestos is the multicolor version, and the other one is the they call this a
The
Volt?
yellow.
Yellow.
I think it's more of like a yellow.
Yellow.
It's
Yellow.
not a Volt.
Nice. So you got two out of the three.
Yeah, and the third is gonna happen.
There's a third. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the third colorway.
So this was, remember a couple episodes back we spoke about being in a lull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're out of your lull.
No, I lulled this up somehow.
Yeah.
It was a good.
These look crazy
And
comfortable.
this is so you just picked up the Vapor Max
Yep.
Mock,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
in
in
the
the
light
Volt.
bone colorway,
Yep.
and now you have two of the Prestos. So the acronym collection is coming along quite
Yep.
nicely.
I have one more to complete this set, the Presto set.
Yeah.
And then I am still trying to get the two other Vapor Maxes, but my size is nowhere to be found.
Oh, in what size is it? Do you need
In a 7.5.
7.5? So if any of the audience members knows of a 7.5, hit up Chloe at
Yes.
at Clarel.
Please, even if it's used, I don't care. I want
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Slide right into his
I need
DMs.
to make
Yeah,
it happen.
slide into the DMs.
Yeah. And I got another purchase yesterday, but we'll have to wait till the next pod.
Ooh.
Very
So I'll
nice.
get 'em in
Oh wait,
hand and then
you
we're gonna go
okay?
through.
Not in hand.
Not in hand.
Interesting. So you have, so let's say the Vapor Max pairs. There's three. These Prestos there are three. So out of the new lines that have been coming out, there's 6 pairs. You have 3 of the 6.
Yep.
I don't have one of them, but I always had the intention of getting a couple of pairs. Now we've always said that if one of us gets like a shoe, we kind of don't have to get it, right? Because I don't know, it satisfies a need of some sort. But I really like the shoes, and I think this is what I told Chloe when he was unsure of getting the shoes. I go, just go on Earlson's Instagram feed. Earlson's the founder of Acronym. If you go on his feed, you'll know what dressing up like ninja means, and it'll make you want the shoes.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Sold. Easy sale.
Yeah. So I still follow him on IG. So I think down the line I'll eventually pick some up too.
Hmm.
Then we can like run around the city all
Couple of
stealth-like.
ninjas running
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'm hunting all the other Acronym, the earlier pairs too.
The first Prestos,
Yep.
those are
Yep. I'm still
hard to get.
I'm waiting to get a good condition because most of them are pretty beat up.
yeah.
I really want that green pair. I feel like I want to start off with that pair.
The olive,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
tough to get. Yeah, olive, bamboo, and then that Volt one. Yeah,
The Volt one's so nice.
yeah. Good luck. 7.5. If anyone sees it, right?
Yep. I think it in because they don't do half sizes. Did they
Oh,
do half
you're
sizes
right.
in that
No.
that first one? No, eh? So these are 8s, and I was a bit worried. I think the third pair of this set, I will try a 7 to see what's the difference, and then we'll take it from
Might be okay because of the material. Like it's stretchy, so maybe you might be
Stretchy.
okay.
But then you don't want your toe knuckle.
Nah,
to
that's
be
true.
popping
That's
out.
true. Yeah, or your toenail.
That too. That you can also just
Slice
cut
the
your toenail.
slice the material right out, depending on if you're not well pedicured.
So
I imagine clothes well pedicured though.
I'm always on point.
I figured.
So I thought I didn't have pickups for this week, and I was like, oh, I hope the guys have some stuff. And I was like, okay, well, so I start prepping my bag for the show, and I get upstairs and I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, there's that pair of shoes because I leave my new boxes like in the corner of the living room, and so I was like, oh yeah, there's that shoe. So I picked up that box and to put it in a bag, and once I picked that box up, I saw another box. Like, did I bring this pair yet? And I had to go watch our last 2 episodes to see if I had already brought it in or not. So, I mean, I might be signaling that I have a slight problem.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or not.
It all depends on how we look at it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, first pickup. It is in a very,
Oh.
it's a tuned up box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice box.
Yeah. That. Right back at you, eh? It's
Very
the
nice.
Air Max Plus in the, I guess we could call this the OG colorway, right? It's the blue colorway.
Very nice.
Yeah. So this shoe, if you look around, you might find it
It came with an arch
at
support.
a discount.
Oh yeah, that's
And,
old school, man.
Dude, if you put this on feet, it's great. Looks great. I mean, when I
The colors are really.
I took a couple of photos and I was like,
Yeah.
it just pops.
Yeah.
And they have this blue colorway, they have the sunset colorway, and that purple colorway, and they
Sunset colorway.
all look nice.
But the clothes, right? They have the arch support inserts. This is like, I don't know if this has been done anytime recently before this, but this is like my original '88 Jordans, the white cement 3s, came with these things. I still have the package.
I have tons of those
Because the 95s.
Right? Oh, the
Yeah.
95s. Right.
Yeah.
I have a shoebox
That's funny
full.
that they put these in there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
So I got that shoe. This was actually a birthday gift from a good friend, Cherry. So thank you,
nice.
Cherry.
Shout out Cherry.
There's that. It was funny because I asked her, "Hey, do they have any more in your stores? Is it on sale in stores? Because it was on sale online." She goes, "Let me check," and she just checked. She goes, "Yeah, they are on sale in stores as well." I go, "Great, I'm gonna go pick one up." And then after she found out it was my birthday, and she's like, "Don't pick it up." I got it. So shout
Very
out to
nice.
Cherry.
Very nice, Cherry.
And as a weird follow-up, I stopped off at the outlet this past week. And on the wall, I found this.
Oh.
Bam. So this is...
And
I think-
Fuego.
yeah. It's called the Air Max 97 Plus. Yeah, so it's one of
That's
those
crazy.
combination shoes where they took the bottom of the 97 to put the upper of the Plus. And our good friend Montreal Diaries picked up a pair, and I always thought those were really cool. They showed up at the outlet, but I had to wait for them to get on the back wall to get that extra discount. So eventually, boom, they hit the
You're
wall.
ready for Air Max month for next month.
Yeah, man. No,
True.
ready to go.
Very
so
cool.
yeah. So Air Max out, 2 pairs of Plus. It's a dope shoe if
Very nice.
someone's looking for like an Air Max that's affordable, that kind of makes an impact. And
That
like,
patent
walking around.
leather is really a game changer.
Yeah, and it's not. You know what's good? Not too much of the patent leather.
Yeah, it's just around. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Too much patent leather can ruin a shoe. Like those. Well, we'll get into
It's
it.
changed my. Oh, do you want this side or that side?
Oh, whichever you want.
Let's leave it.
Leave it there. You got more?
No, that's it.
Oh, wow.
2 pairs of Air Max.
Very nice. Nice
yeah.
pickups.
Very cool.
Both
Thank
of you guys.
Yeah.
Very
Step it up,
nice.
Sean.
I'm waiting. Playing the
He's
waiting
waiting
game.
for OG colorways.
That's right.
Speaking of waiting, did anyone wait around for 2 p.m. Eastern time today, or noontime Mountain
I don't know.
Calgary? Calgary?
As I've mentioned, Google it.
Yeah,
The drop.
the drop. Lexington Avenue, Culture Spot. Their site lexav.ca had the drop today at 2 p.m. You guys checked it out.
Yeah.
What did you see that caught your eye?
The analogs.
Yeah.
The Cactus Jacks were sort of in my size. Cactus Jacks 4s. The 4s.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
I
they were
saw
size
that
12.
too.
A little too big for me, though.
Yeah, analog.
Analog,
I was
yeah.
surprised to see that.
Yeah, very cool. Do you know that? So go ahead.
Oh, there's a lot of Yeezys.
A lot of Yeezys. What were they called, Deshaun?
The Yeezys?
Yeah, okay. The clay. They had
The
several
Yeezy
pairs
Yeezys.
of the clays posted,
Right.
and the more I see it,
They're
the
nice.
more I kind of like them.
Oh, growing
Right?
on you, huh?
Yeah. Clay. No,
Yeah.
it's a nice shoe eventually. And what was that other colorway? Hyperspace.
Names.
Yeah.
It's a names.
The clay is much nicer.
The clay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the clay is the way to go.
Yeah.
They had a lot of some Supreme backpacks. They had some Bape apparel. All very nice.
Yeah. A lot of
All
good
very
stuff on there.
hyped. Yes, yeah. So for anyone that's looking for the drop, it occurs every Tuesday at lexav.ca at 2 p.m. Eastern or noon Calgary time. If
Google
you just
it.
want to make sure you have the right time and the right day, you could just visit LexAv 17th on IG or the King of Calgary, who is Lex, our good friend Lex. Shout out to them.
I was
Shout
really
out.
surprised when I was scrolling down and boom, it finished with analog. Was that like, whoa?
Yeah, because Analog is releasing when? This week. Yeah. And something I don't know if you guys know about this shoe, it's the LeBron 8 All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the nicest LeBron 8 colorways. It's like the blue
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Did I own a pair of that? Shit. No, I didn't, but I wanted it. They had I think there was like a blue and a red pair. I could be wrong. It was the 8, by the way. So
LeBron. LeBron.
How dare you rock a LeBron sneaker, regardless.
huh?
Yeah. So I said it.
Do
You don't even like LeBron. Why would you rock a sneaker?
Why not?
Because.
I mean,
Stand up for something, man.
stand up for something. So you're telling me you won't wear any one sneaker that played against Michael?
Well, whose sneaker would I like that played against Michael? I mean, listen. The reality is, many other players in the league wore like Air Flight 89s. So you know, I can't say. I'm not going to wear an Air Flight 89
Do you
because
own any Barclays?
friggin' Joe Dumars wore a pair or whoever.
Do you own any Barclays? CB.
Uh,
oh, if you're thinking.
Yeah, but
about,
I like Charles Barkley.
Oh. Yeah, but
you
he-
don't like LeBron James.
No. I don't.
Like
I'm not a
LeBron
fan
James.
of LeBron James. It's not that I don't like him.
You
It's
don't
I'm
like
not
him.
a fan of him.
No. You take pleasure whenever he has some sort of failure.
Yeah,
He appreciates shoes.
but
No, yeah, but come on, man.
he's a good guy though.
Like I wouldn't wear a Bill
Wait.
Laimbeer sneaker
What?
because I hate
Oh,
Bill
you
Laimbeer.
hate Bill Laimbeer.
Hate him.
Oh, okay. It's the hate part.
It's the hate part.
I don't think in terms of hate.
I mean, hate's a strong
I
word.
think in terms of opponent.
Okay. So he should be your opponent then, LeBron James. He's on the Lakers for God's sake.
Well,
Not then.
what seed are they?
They're no
exactly.
seed.
So
Which
when
we all celebrated.
yeah when they're
And
when
then
they're
you went-
losing
then
when
you
they're
go
not
ahead
even
and
in the competition,
rock a
I
sneaker.
don't pay them any regards. You know,
Sure. Okay. Okay. Good. I know where we stand now.
I feel like
Yeah.
you're
No ethics, no morals.
So, wait, do you even know if I own a LeBron?
Well, you said you were questioning whether or not you had the 8, so I'm guessing there's other.
If I've
other,
owned it before.
if you've owned it before.
So
yeah.
wait, does that mean I can't own a Kobe?
Do you hate Kobe?
No, I actually like Kobe a
Well,
lot.
then that's not a problem. I'm just saying you don't like LeBron James. We can talk about this for another hour and a half if you want to. I'm sure the listeners are riveted. Hey now.
Yeah, okay. Moving on. Flooding our feeds.
I didn't have a nap today, guys, so I'm triggered.
Jesus.
I'm going to be triggered a lot today.
By trigger, do you mean annoying?
Yeah. I'm annoyed, so everybody else is going to be annoyed now.
So, okay, did you guys peep? This week, you know what big movies is released? It's Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
The excitement's palpable. Along with
I thought there
that,
was a question in it. There you
no,
go.
it's, along with that
Thank God Mike's here.
movie launch, there's going to be a collection launch.
That's right.
From Adidas. It's their actually Adidas hoops. Their collaboration with Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So a few of the Adidas basketball athletes will have a shoe collabo with a particular superhero from Marvel.
That's kind of cool.
I think they're releasing April 26th. So what are we today? We're the 23rd?
Yeah.
So yeah, this Saturday. Does that sound
23rd.
right? No, Friday.
Friday.
So by the time this comes out, the shoes will have launched. There is a T-Mac. There is a Harden. There is a Lillard. And then John Wall's included, but he doesn't have his signature shoe. I think he's going to be rocking a Adidas Next Level. And what's the last shoe? It is... Oh, it's a shoe for Candace Parker. It's called the Marquee Boost. So the different colorways. Harden his shoe will be made for Iron Man. Lillard's will be the Black Panther. The Marquee Boost will be Thor. And T-Mac will be Nick Fury. And the next level is the Captain America.
Huh.
So I
Interesting.
don't know. How big of a comic book fan are you guys?
I
Or,
love the
like,
movies.
Yeah.
I've never been a comic book guy, but I love the movies. I don't. Chloe? I was gonna before I give my opinion
I like
on
the
something
movies.
else in
I
general.
just don't think basketball shoes and themed movies.
Thank you.
thing
That's
mix,
exactly what I was gonna say.
You know? Like I think the best one is Harden's because it actually matches his team jersey, right?
Oh, that's okay. That's a good point.
And I guess you can't go wrong with the shoe that's all black.
Like the Black Panther, it's like I
There you
think
go.
black with some purple in it. So
But,
you remember? I don't know. For those, spoiler alert. Black Panther, whenever he gets hit, there's like a kinetic energy that produces, and it's like purple
Yeah.
color. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And
Is that going to happen when somebody steps on his sneakers?
I don't know. You'll have to contact your good friends at Adidas. For
There you
that.
go, Adidas. Yeah, but I was kind of gonna have the same sentiment as Chloe's. I don't know if it's like now we're seeing more and more.
Like it should have just ended at the
collaborations.
Spider-Man Jordan 1, right?
Yeah, and then
You know?
then it's the Game of Thrones Adidas sneakers. Listen, if they're selling
No,
sneakers,
don't
they're
fuck with
selling
Game of
sneakers.
Thrones though. But like the superhero shit.
Oh, no,
like,
I'm not saying there's something wrong with Game of Thrones. I'm just saying this whole collaboration of this shows and movies and sneakers, and it's like I feel it's already being played out. It's already like every other week there's another collaboration with a movie,
so
a movie
like,
or a TV show or a comic book.
recently, Adidas has done the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, there's Spider-Man ones, Dragon
Well,
Ball Z,
Spider-Man ones. Yeah,
Yeah, there's the
but that
Game of Thrones.
the
there's
in
there's
the movie
Marvel.
Spider-Man
He wears them.
wearing them.
Yeah,
right?
that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
He's wearing Chicago's.
Yeah, he is.
That's true.
He is.
Yeah, then they spun it to make it look a little like Spider-Man-ish on the sneaker
They should have
itself.
just done Chicago's.
Yeah. When
or-
in doubt, OG.
But then they could have called them Rip Hamiltons, you know.
Sean would have got a pair.
for sure.
Yeah.
Love
I
my
would've
Rip
got a
Hamilton
pair.
ones. Yeah, I just don't know if that's already been. For me, it's already been played out. The whole collaborating with.
Is there any collaboration that might pique your interest?
The only one that I enjoy is Bruce Lee's.
Yeah.
Anything
Those are
Bruce
cool.
Lee touches,
Like a yellow black.
Yeah. Those are cool. Yeah, it's not. I think it's just because it seems like there's a lot coming out all around the same time now. It's like every other, like I said, every other maybe not a week, but a month. There's another collaboration with a movie or a comic book or a sneaker or a TV show or something. And I don't know. It's like
You know what?
They're grasping. They're grasping at things.
You ready for some Aladdin pairs? Aladdin,
Sure, man.
Aladdin shoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aladdin.
for sure, man. A
Will
whole
Smith.
new world.
Nice. But so what happens if, let's say, you're a big fan, but you don't particularly like the shoe model that they pick for it?
That would suck, right?
Yeah.
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 That would suck. But listen, hey, they gotta try. I guess they have to try to get different consumers, kind of hit different markets, and whatever.
I'm wondering how big that contract had to be, like between
Yeah.
Adidas and Marvel,
Mhm.
to produce like it's a big deal, right? These movies.
Yeah. It's gotta
So,
be big, no?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
think they're
yeah.
gonna make more?
While not for basketball, maybe for other models, because they've exhausted their basketball lineup, right?
Right.
Although there's some of their basketball athletes that don't have like they don't have any Derrick Rose shoe within this collaboration,
Right.
which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Also noticed around the IG is the Fear of God Air Raid. You guys peeped that one?
I don't think I saw that one actually. I missed it.
Are there two
When you guys
pairs?
talk, I'll
There's
look it
two
up.
pairs. There's one that's more like I think they
A
called it
mock?
a mock. Yeah. So it looks that one I'm not a fan of.
And it has a string in the back where you tie it up.
Yeah, looks like a bag.
Yeah, I don't know
Right.
why they.
Maybe like in terms of fashion, it makes sense. But the Air Raid I like. Like it looks like just a regular Air Raid.
It's pretty sleek.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Not bad. Nice.
I think I'll be going for that shoe.
Ooh.
I saw it on Sneakers app. So I'm gonna gun for it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And did they also releasing soon is the Jordan 3 Tinker Air Max 1?
Yeah. Again,
Yeah. Why is it?
I think because they didn't. Not every store got them in the original release
Did they release in Canada? They did, right?
on Nike. But
Okay.
I don't think anywhere else though.
So the boutiques didn't get them. So
No.
all the boutiques are releasing.
yeah, Foot Locker, like the foot stores got them, and and Nike got them, but no boutiques got them.
Gotcha.
So now the boutiques are catching up.
So I wasn't like drunk or anything.
No,
they
no,
did
no,
release.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Did you get a pair, Sean?
I did not. No, it's the $300 price point retail here in Canada. That's steep for me, and plus I'm waiting. still
Waiting
waiting.
for your bread force.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, your bread force.
Oh, damn it.
I know what I did there.
Yeah.
So hey, as I like little by little that red Tinker is looking nicer and nicer.
No, I really like.
Like they were like if
They
that
are
was
very
their plan
nice.
to wear me down, it's working.
they've worn you down.
Yeah.
By having another release.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
You guys
Although
are gonna go at it this year?
No. I
Oh,
don't,
no.
The other Tinkers were what? They were $265 retail.
Yeah. So,
So I don't know how they came up with 300 because
Oh,
they
it's
have
straight up 300.
it's 300 plus tax.
It's because you
So
gotta
it's
pay
extra.
more for this extra swooshes.
The extra
yeah, it's
swooshes.
the Velcros at a premium these
Seriously.
days.
That's the thing. I did see a video of a guy like trying on the different swooshes,
Yeah.
and it actually turned me off a little bit.
The
That
sound?
I don't like how it's sort of sitting above the sneaker when you put it on. It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
look
I get
flush. That kind of bothers me a bit. Told you I'm triggered.
Mm.
But they're very nice though. Colorway, very nice
Okay.
colorway. Yeah.
So wear 'em with no swoosh.
Just
Yeah, you could
like
have
naked
have the
Velcro.
little carpet there on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
think-
necessarily like patch sneakers and stuff like that because
Neither.
I don't like having to decide what patch to put on today.
You want the decision to be made for you already.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
patches. I just don't wear any. Just leave the fuzzy stuff.
Or put the patch like upside down, like a,
Yeah, play
a
with it.
rebel.
No,
Right.
no
patch.
No
Yeah.
patch.
No patch. No bueno.
Just fuzz.
Also, we got this news a couple of weeks ago, I think, but we didn't really talk about it. We're getting close to June, right? Well, a month and a half, 2 months away from June. June 15th, apparently SneakerCon is coming back to Montreal.
That's right.
Yeah.
little surprised.
I had a lot of fun last year.
It was fun. I had
I'm
fun
also
too.
a little. Oh yeah, totally fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely fun.
Great
but
event.
also surprised.
But surprised.
Why are we surprised? Because
You guys are surprised because you went to Toronto.
we went to the
that
Toronto
was
Sneaker Con.
Apparently bananas, right?
It was bananas. The amount of people showing up for the Toronto Sneaker Con was like crazy. Like the lineup was insane.
Yeah.
Like I would not get in that lineup.
Wow.
The Montreal lineup though,
Not so big.
not so big. I mean, everyone got in.
There were a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a lineup before they opened the doors, and then once everyone got in,
Yeah.
then
They were
to,
in.
yeah, to get back into the show, it was like you just
Yeah.
walk in, buy your ticket, and you're
But
good.
obviously they made their money because they're coming back, right? So
I guess.
Yeah.
or
Unless
they're
they're feeling that maybe there's another opportunity that maybe things have changed in the market these days.
yeah, maybe or
here in
wait,
Montreal. Or
when they came last year, was it also in summer?
it was May.
May.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, you're right.
Yes, May.
So maybe they figure, oh, June, warmer weather.
Right. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Although it was
Get
a
more
beautiful
people.
sunny day that day. I
It
remember
was
it very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
And
that's great. That's cool. That's good for Montreal. They're coming back for sure.
Definitely. So, for all you Montrealers out there or people in the vicinity of Montreal, I guess you have to come back out in droves because we want them to keep coming.
Yeah.
Right?
Upstate New York. Come on over the border, man. Come on up, Plattsburgh,
Don't forget your
Champlain,
passport.
Watertown. Come on.
Watertown. Yeah. Should be fun.
Albany.
I'm thinking of. I'm kind of already thinking about what shoe to wear, because I think I did it. I made a good choice last year. I wore my DMP Jordan 1s, the green pair, and people were giving me the thumbs up, you know. And I didn't see anyone else wear that pair to the show, so I kind of feel like I gotta live up to last year's performance.
I think I wore my. I did. I wore my Chicago ones from '94 last year.
Yeah.
That got a few looks.
Yeah,
I wore Mitas, and everybody said nice Air Max 95s.
Right.
Nice
Yeah.
OGs.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you got a free pair of sneakers.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Mike got a free pair.
And then Mike got a free pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good vibe.
That was good.
Yeah, and it was cool. Calby was in town.
That's right.
With Lex.
Lex was here. Yeah.
And so that was a grand old time.
Yeah.
Good
They
weekend.
They should come again.
They should come again. Well, speaking of which, I have a little announcement to make.
Calby and Lex are coming.
not the weekend of SneakerCon, but at the end of May, we will be having a little visit from our good friend Calby.
Ah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I don't know this song.
It's a Rocky song, man. Oh, I want to fight somebody now.
Nice. He's not from Philadelphia, but
No.
so yeah, Calby should be coming to town at the end of the month. We have a little trip planned, actually.
Oh.
The way it's gonna go down is Calby will be making his way to Toronto. For those who don't know, it's just Calby on Instagram. So Calby is going to Toronto, meeting up with our buddies in Toronto, like the CGS boys, and from then I will drive to Toronto and meet up with everyone, and we'll hang for a bit. And when I come back to Montreal, I'm bringing Calby with me. So that's how
Very
it's gonna work.
cool.
So he's gonna hang out in Montreal for a couple of days and then
Nice.
fly back to Calgary.
Sweet.
So I think we can fit him in to one of the podcasts.
Oh, that'd be
episodes,
awesome.
right? Yeah. So that should be cool. While in Toronto, I don't know what we're gonna do, but if there's any Toronto listeners that wanna meet up, I think we have some free time, possibly on the Saturday, like the 25th, because the boys, the CGS boys, have a wedding to go to, and we might crash. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Wow.
You seen the movie? Yeah. So that's happening at the end of May. Lots of excitement.
Nice.
So yeah, if anyone's in Toronto that wants to meet up, or anyone who's in Montreal that wants to like hang with Calby, now's your chance.
Yeah.
Bow. Yeah. Also, not also, but like so. I gotta be honest with you guys. Thinking of a theme for today was a bit hard. And
Why?
I couldn't figure out what we
Your
wanted
brain
to
is
talk
always
about.
always going. It's always
It's always going, but like I thought of a couple of topics and I was like, I don't feel like talking
Mm.
about that. Like, but I was, we were talking. I was trying to figure out. Oh, I didn't have any pickups. I didn't have a topic. I go.
You're frustrated.
This podcast is gonna be like 30 minutes. But then when I realized that I did have pickups, I was like, wow, I'm like forgetting that I picked shoes up.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, what the heck, man? That's part of the thing. Another part was that there's some people that were chatting with me on IG, like through DMs and stuff, and some friends that were talking about like how stuff is happening, like in terms like jobs and what they're looking for in life and stuff like that. It's like some deep convos, and sometimes things don't go so well. But the thing that we always kind of turn to when we're not feeling the vibes or anything is like, maybe I'll grab a pair of shoes. Maybe I'll hunt for a shoe, and that will make me a bit happy, you know? So with that, I was like, ugh, I mean, how much happiness do we get through like buying a pair of sneakers? And how long does that happiness last? Is it like effective? Does it really work? Are we just, like lying to ourselves? Or is it like a true form of turning things around for us, for sneakerheads? So I don't know if we could talk about that a little bit.
Sure.
Great. So how much happiness can we get from, I don't know, a shoe purchase? Or even the task of hunting for a shoe?
I think it's a good question. Chloe?
My happiness level has increased a lot when it comes to purchasing shoes. Because before, it was just like, okay, little check mark, done. It goes in the room. It lasted just as I'm paying for it, or I waited for the shipping, and then once it's delivered, and then happiness is done, and it checks out, and it goes on the shelf. But now that I'm trying to reduce my collection and being more strategic with what shoes I'm picking up, I'm really stoked. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear the shoes. And even the whole hunting part, it's like, it happens where I'll start hunting for a pair of shoes, and I'm hunting it for absolutely no reason. It's the wrong one, and then I make corrections and fix up my list and whatnot. And I really enjoy hunting. I think hunting is just, I don't know what I'd do without hunting.
So like
compared to like waiting for a release and waiting for it to come and trying to get it or whatnot, I get more happiness trying to find that oddball out there.
But you're trying to find the right, like you're not like I think you're saying you're not looking just to buy any sneaker. You're looking, whereas maybe in the past you just buy like everything coming out you wanted.
Yeah, it was.
And now you're being more selective. You're actually appreciating what you have more, and so you're happier because you're appreciating what you have more.
Yeah.
Actually,
Cool.
I think Chloe's like path was more like buy everything.
Get rid of everything.
Not happy. Just buy everything. So you just was everything I must try to get, and then you went through a phase where you're buying nothing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
That was a long
4
time.
pairs,
Long period.
or like
all of last year.
or like it wasn't
It was
meeting
just
your
except
budget.
except for Yeezys. Yeah.
And what did you? We talked about this. You realized that your whole budget limit was probably not the right way to think about things, because you were like,
don't go with the budget. Go with what you want. Because if you have no budget and you're just buying all the shit, it's gonna bite you in the ass later.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, be strict.
And
Pick them out.
Yeah, so be selective with your
Yeah.
picks, and then your whole budget thing was you were limiting yourself so much that you weren't getting anything, and I think you were like, look, I'm limiting myself, but then whenever a Yeezy would release, I'd drop like all that cash to get their Yeezy.
Yeah.
So instead of just getting all the Yeezys just to get the Yeezys, you should just also entertain spending about the same range for a shoe that you actually do like, instead of hunting for like a $65
Oh
version
yes,
of that shoe.
that has
right?
changed. Yes,
Yeah.
that angle of me hunting shoes has changed. Before I was always like $65 or $100. That's the budget. But if it's a shoe that's an older shoe that it's harder to find or whatnot, but I would actually wear more than a Yeezy that's going to come out next Saturday or whatever, well then spend the $460 or spend the $345. You know
that you would have spent on the Yeezy.
Yeah, because it's gonna get more love or just as much love as the Yeezy.
Mm-hmm.
So now, hunting has changed a lot, and it's a lot more fun.
Okay.
Like ask Chris. Every time we spoke this week, it was
Hunting.
fucking hunting. That's it.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do have to say, yeah, Chloe's been ramping it up.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. And
But I can feel the enthusiasm though. I can feel like you're excited about.
Dude, I have
your
like
path.
16 offers on my phone, just like all over the place. And this week, I finally got an offer accepted,
Nice.
and I'll show you guys next week.
Ah, nice.
Cool. Yeah.
But and I like the part where so you're being very selective with your picks so that every purchase you maximize the level of happiness you get and satisfaction from your purchase rather than just browsing aimlessly and saying, "Oh, I might want to get this shoe."
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's a
I'm
good deal
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, exactly.
And I definitely get the mentality because there was a maybe 2 years ago I've each year I've progressively purchased less and less or fewer and fewer sneakers. And there was a point where, like Chloe was saying earlier, that I was buying almost everything that came, almost every Jordan that came out, I was buying.
Yeah.
And then you really don't appreciate it because it was like, and the running joke I had in my house with my wife was like, oh, add another one to the pile. Because it was like you're just piling up sneakers. Now, I like the sneakers I have. I do like the sneakers I'm buying. But you can't appreciate what you have if you just keep buying every release that happens every weekend. So now I'm at a point, like I've mentioned in the last podcast, where I've only purchased original colorway sneakers this year, Jordans specifically. And it has something to look forward to because there are still sneakers dropping every weekend that I might even like. But I'm really sticking to my OG colorway thing, and it's not even really a harsh rule for me. It's really all I want. My passion is for the original stuff that I have memories of as a kid and stuff. So the fact that I'm waiting for the black cements that are coming out in next month, I think actually less than 2 weeks now. I'm like excited to get them. Like I'm always excited, but I feel like because I haven't purchased a lot in the last few months.
Yeah.
I'm extra excited. So I kind of feel what Chloe's feeling. Like I'm being more, even though it's a sneaker I have many other editions of. I'm still excited to get it because I haven't really purchased much lately. And I'm really focused on it.
It's really hard, eh?
It is hard because like I said, there are sneakers that come out every weekend that I'm interested in.
Totally.
And so like I have that sort of fleeting thought of well, maybe I'll just get this one. I'll get this one. But then I'm like, no, wait a few seconds. Just put the laptop down and put the phone down for a few minutes, and then that feeling will pass, and it's like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. And I think the flip side of that is, I think with any hobby, I think is a bit of a distraction. So if you're feeling low or you're feeling like stuff's not going right, it's a good distraction for you. But I find if I'm really going through something like really difficult stuff at work, or like I have students that are having major behavior issues, or I'm exhausted, I find like the sneaker thing doesn't really matter to me at that point. Like I enjoy purchasing more when I'm already in a good mood, if that makes any sense. Like I'm in a good place, things are going okay, and then I'm like, okay, I got through that, whatever it was, and now now it's time to celebrate. So there's a bit of a different look at it too, for me.
I was talking to my friend and I was like, you know what, like if you just take a moment and you think back at like your lazy days. Let's say you're not doing anything that day and you're doing lazy days. You got nothing booked for that day. What do you find yourself doing? Like what do you go to sneakers? Do you fill that time with sneakers? And I do. Like I spend a lot of my downtime, my brain downtime, immediately goes to sneakers just because I think it's something that I know. And something that I have like a lot of appreciation for, so it's like a comfort thing. Like I go back into my comfort zone, and it's where I, quote unquote, flourish. And so because of that, whenever I feel like I'm bored, there's a lull, whatever, I find my happiness just by looking at sneakers, and like trying to figure out like, okay, how how am I gonna get this shoe? Should I get this shoe? Or try to figure myself out through sneakers and try to manage what the add-ons that I do in terms of sneakers, like taking
Right.
photos, or even this podcast thing, like figuring out topics for the shoes. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I spend my time doing that.
Right.
That's how I feel my time. I don't know.
No, for sure. I'm the same when I'm not, even if I'm, not in a great space, which I'm not generally, even though I sound disgruntled a lot of the time, I'm actually okay most of the time. But if it's something's particularly like, difficult going on, I'm still like looking at sneakers. Like I'm still
Yeah.
like on my Instagram. And I love coming to the pod and doing the pod and we talk about sneakers. But in terms of like actively buying, sometimes I feel like it's, I feel better once I've gotten whatever hurdle I'm going through over, or I've passed it. Then it's like okay, I'm open now. I can get back to having some fun.
Yeah,
you know?
gotcha. But
But it's definitely. But what you're saying, and you and Chloe as well, like it definitely is like a distraction. It makes you feel good. It makes you, a pickup makes you feel, great. So I get that too.
I mean, let's say, I don't know, you got something difficult to talk about with a friend and everything. Like, how do we get out of this mood? It's tough to change subjects. Like, something serious is happening. We provide support. We give our our thoughts about what to do and whatnot. And then to get out of that mood, there's always the fallback on, say, half an hour passes, so you just chain it up. But it's like,
It's not too soon.
Yo, just by the way, I'm thinking of getting this shoe.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's a dope shoe.
Yeah.
And then you
Yes,
you just turn the mood that
Yeah,
way.
for sure.
And you're like, yes,
Yeah.
I think you should. That's a hot shoe.
For
Like,
sure.
Yo, imagine taking a shot like this. Imagine wearing these types of pants
Yes.
with that shoe.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah. I need to find it for this pair. Oh yeah, good.
For sure.
And I don't know. For me, it's kind of like
It's almost like an icebreaker. It's a good icebreaker to get past whatever you're.
Or the sneakerhead's way to provide support when
Yes.
you can't find the words
Sure.
to like say I'm there,
Yeah.
or like, yo, we connect on this level.
Yeah.
We agree on something. Not everything is shit.
Yeah, it's a way
You
to
know?
lift someone's spirits for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I actually, when I worked at a high school for a few years as a counselor, and sneakers were often an icebreaker with kids who were going through difficult things and maybe didn't want to talk. And then the way I could get them to just open up is I would have like an issue of Soul Collector on my desk or something, and I'd say, hey, have you seen the new whatever? Actually, it was the 23s when I was wearing these back when I was working at the high school, and it was often a way to connect with kids who maybe didn't want to talk to an adult in the building, but they knew I could talk sneakers, so that was my kind of way into getting them to open up. And then once they trusted me with talking about sneakers, and that would lift their spirits, and then maybe they were a little bit more open to talking about whatever issues they were having in the building and in their lives and stuff. So sneakers are definitely a great bridge for many, many reasons.
For balance of happiness.
For sure. man.
Definitely.
You know, does it ever happen where you gotta listen? Well, okay, I'll just tell you my situation.
You gotta sit there and listen to some bullshit.
So my wife will come home and she'll talk to me about a situation at work, which I don't understand all the terms at her work or whatnot, and I'm just like, okay, and I go through a whole 20 minutes of listening to the whole thing, and then I just switch it out and just say, oh, can I get your opinion? Do you like this picture more or this picture more? Do you like this edit more or this edit more?
And she's like, don't distract me, Chloe.
Yeah, and then it's just the game changer right there.
Yeah.
And then
It's
then
for
my
sure.
happiness level goes up.
Yeah.
Or should I pick this shoe up or this one? What do you think? I like this one, but no.
It kind of,
it's
yeah,
good.
I get it.
And then
so
it
you,
balances.
Now she's gonna know your secret, though. She's
So
gonna know that you're
it's-
doing it to
so
stop,
it's kinda
stop
like-
her from talking about her stuff.
like, sneakers are never that serious,
No,
right?
no.
Right. So it's a good way to like, turn the dial
Yeah.
down. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a good weapon to use.
Yeah, on that note, I'd like to say that I've been going through a little bit. There's a bit of turmoil. Someone called me out about
LeBron James.
wearing LeBron shoes while I hated him. And
Hey, have you seen the new the cream something or others?
So
the Dust
yeah,
10.
you should definitely
Yeezys?
get those Yeezys. Yeah. Change the subject. Yeah. But
Squirrel. No.
all in all, yeah, it's like I like the way you put it. Like it's a good icebreaker. It's a
Yeah.
good entry point for like even like meeting people that you don't know.
Yeah.
Sneakers is always something.
You know, you can always look and
Yeah.
tell you've got a connection with someone if they happen to look down. If you catch them looking down at your shoes, and you're like, I've got some. I can talk to somebody about something.
Dude, I'm at the outlet this past day that I picked those up. I had these in my arm like that, and I'm walking by, and someone's wearing them, and he's just trying them on. He's just been there for like a couple of minutes because I walked by him a few times, and I go, he's undecided. I go, nice shoes, man. And he's like, he looks up like kind of angry. He's like, huh? And I go, and I show him my box, and he's like, yeah, yo. And I go, yeah, man. I go, he was like, I don't know why this person's talking to me. Yeah. But then I saw you had your shoes.
Yeah.
I go, yeah. Then we fist bump, and then we talked about it.
Yeah,
you know?
that similar thing happened to me.
Yeah.
I was at a Nike outlet, I think, in Florida, and I was wearing the Tinkers, and I passed by someone wearing the Tinkers as well. And I went, "Hey, nice shoes, man." And it was the same like look at like, "What do you
Why are you
want?"
talking
and
to
then
me?
he
Yeah.
looked down at my shoes and he's like, "Oh, yeah, those are dope," Then it was like it was a love fest.
Icebreaker.
Yeah. Icebreakers.
Yeah,
for
So
sure.
My
Cool.
new thing now is people know that you're into shoes, right? So some people that don't know anything about shoes,
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
start off the conversation and say, "So what's going on with the shoes you're wearing today?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I'll go at it.
Yeah, you want
until they can't take it.
Oh, you want to ask
about
me that
talking about
question?
shoes.
You want to ask me that question when you know nothing about shoes? Here you go.
Yeah. You just opened up a can of
Yeah. I get that a lot at work too, where people are like, "Hey, Sean's the
That's okay.
sneaker guy.
I'm
Ask
gonna-
Instagram and sneakers and oh,
Drill
my
you
God.
with 5 minutes of sneaker talk.
Yeah.
We're
Very
gonna
good.
get out of
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
So, Mike, do we have time for audience messages? Up to us. Do you guys want to do a couple?
Sure.
Sure. I screenshot a couple. It should be quick, actually. So, hey, there's an old question that I saw from our buddy Heads Ain't Ready. He had sent it like in...
Oh, no.
Yeah, like in 2018. But I
What?
think... Yeah, but we didn't... I don't know. It got lost in the
Okay.
messages. Anyways. So, hey, how's it going? Question, I also asked Sean, do you think being on a podcast incentivizes you to pick up more shoes?
Oh.
Specifically, more popular / hype shoes like the recent, not so recent anymore, Don C pickup. So, being on this podcast, does it kind of push you to buy more sneakers?
Mike's got a silly ass grin on his face right
Are you
now.
talking about those
with his
Nazis with
bad
those
mouth.
straps?
The
there?
312
Oh God.
Legacy.
Yeah.
But,
Um,
I think you did that to yourself. I don't think the podcast.
No, I don't think it was
No, yeah.
specifically...
that mean?
Okay.
Very comfortable with it. Does it incentive? Do I feel like more like I should pick up? Well, I mean, the fact that I haven't picked up anything lately, and I'm still on a sneaker podcast, I don't think so for me.
No. I don't. I don't pick up shoes for the podcast.
No, I
For the purpose of showing them on a I don't do that.
No.
Definitely not.
I definitely would be buying. I was buying sneakers long before I was on a podcast.
Like
so.
I can't blame my problem on the podcast. Like this is my own
Right.
thing, you know? Like I'll just
Yeah.
do it.
Like, but we're not, and we're definitely not buying sneakers that we think, oh, this would look good on the podcast.
Oh, no,
on
no,
YouTube,
no,
or
no,
where
no,
this
no,
would be good to talk about.
What
or-
can top this face?
right?
Many shoes, but it doesn't
Many
matter.
Shoes.
Yeah. Oh, well, no. So no, right? I don't think
No,
none of
definitely
us
not.
do that
No.
for the podcast.
No.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
And for sure, I know he wouldn't. Heads ain't ready. I know he's the type he's very much a vintage collector, and
Yes.
he loves his sneakers.
John. Yeah.
Yeah,
shout out to
John. Exactly. Yeah, sorry, and but he's I'm sure wouldn't be that type either.
No,
So,
no. It's,
How dare you ask that of us? what are you trying to what are you trying to infer there, John?
Yeah. No, definitely not. If maybe like if at a certain point this podcast gets so huge, it's like the only thing we do, right? Like we quit our jobs and we only do this, then buying shoes could be part of the job.
Well, yeah.
Right. Then.
Then hey,
Next question. This is a question from Christian D. Salazar. Shout out to you. Thoughts on the Fragment Jordan 3? So, yeah, recently, that was a couple of weeks ago, I think, Fujiwara?
Sure.
Wahara? Hiroshi was wearing a pair of Jordan 3 Fragment. So he For those who don't know, you look it up on Google. I think there's like a blue at a certain point, and there's that code that he puts.
Yeah,
Like
the little logo.
Yeah. I don't know. Thoughts on that?
I think we even. I
Did
think
we
I,
talk about
I
it?
shared. Well, I did not on the pod, but I think I shared that in our group chat.
Okay.
Our group
Yeah.
text. And I think the consensus was it's like, does it feel like they're just slapping blue on a Jordan Retro and with a little stamp, and then it's a frag. You know, like what
whatever
else,
was red is
nothing-
now blue.
Yeah, exactly. And there's nothing. I don't find there's anything
I
special.
mean-
about they're nice, but it's only because it's a Jordan 3 that they're nice.
Yeah, like the Jordan 1 has like...
That was the first collaboration with them, right? So
Exactly.
that was like unique at the time, and now it's like now it's a blue Jordan 3.
Like I can't explain why the Jordan 1 is so dope, but any other of his collabs, I'm like, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
And looking at it on his feet, he tied them very tight.
That
And that
he
turns
has
me
like
off. And he's got like the
he
dad
has like
jeans.
dad jeans.
Yeah,
on.
that's a throw me off too, I think.
They're dope, man.
They're
They're
dope.
dope.
They're
You're gonna
dope?
get them.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna get them.
I definitely
go
won't
with
get
the
them.
Maple Leafs jersey, man.
Oh, there you go. Michael, get him.
Nah.
Go Leafs, go.
Okay. There you go. Another. It's not really a question. From DamienStewart.me. He's saying, well, he had a question, but it's more technical. It has nothing to do with sneakers. But he does mention, love the show, by the way. I've been listening since around Christmas, and it's only gotten better.
Whoa.
Well, we're going to change our opinion
Stepping
about that.
it up. Or
Yeah.
Taking it down.
Yeah, but shout out to you. Thanks for sending the message through.
Thanks, man.
This is a question from Owen Liu. That's his IG.
Triple U.
There's like a lot of U's. Hey now, he says.
Hey now.
Yeah. That's huge fan of the podcast, guys. I listen to all of your soothing voices when I'm in the gym during.
Whoa.
Sorry, that's funny. I listen to all of your soothing voices when I'm in the gym grinding it out.
That's hilarious.
Huh. And I like to listen to the episodes on repeat. I've always been a fan of the Jordan 1 Chicagos and have been on the hunt for a 1994 pair
Nice.
in a size 10. I found a few pairs in all various conditions and prices, but my major concern would be the authenticity. Also, if I find a really beat up pair, what are some ways I can go about restoring a pair?
Well, that's sorry.
Yeah, she goes, you guys are amazing. I don't have any friends that are sneakerheads, so every week it feels like I'm hanging out with you guys. Hey,
That's what we're here for.
What's up, Owen?
I mean,
Damn.
Yeah.
that's what we're here for, Owen.
Yeah.
My soothing voice.
I don't
Calm
think
down.
that shoe is meant
He's
to
grinding one out.
restore. I think you should find and purchase a pair that does not need any restoring and just wear the shit out of it.
But
But
maybe
if
it's
a price thing. Then
yeah.
If he wants the 94 pair, then it's a price thing for sure.
It's incredibly expensive.
And he won't like to know that I paid $40 for mine back in 1996. But
Wow, he's trying to be nice here.
he's grinding one out. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you're gonna have to take. You're
grinding
gonna
it
have to
out.
take one and pay.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. If you go about restoring, if you don't have that particular skill, like I have no.
But you
talent for that.
But you have though.
I
you have.
clean up sneakers.
I think that's what you with a one. That's all you'd have to do, really.
If any glue work or
Right.
No painting,
swapping
no
work,
gluing.
yeah.
Yeah, no
If you
swapping.
need that, then I would just find someone that's good
Yeah.
that has a history of producing good work. Like
At 514 Restorations.
shout out.
But if you're not able to do that, and if you feel like you could do the job yourself, just go on YouTube, find one of the sneaker guys on YouTube guys are experts at restoring, and just there are really a lot of great videos out there. So just find somebody on YouTube and just copy what they do.
Or take it as far as you can yourself, and then if you need more help, then
There you
go
go.
find someone. Yeah.
Wha-
Exactly.
What's the difference between a 94 and one of the recent releases?
You mean in terms of shape or?
Yeah.
The 94s
I see your
were.
point.
Why do people have to be specific with the 94? Why don't they get something a
I
bit more
think
younger?
they think it's more OG. It's more it's closer to the OG, which in some ways it is. But to be honest with you, the 2015, which is the next one that doesn't have the Jumpman branding, it's probably more comfortable. It's got more padding around the ankle. The 94s, which are actually technically 95s but that's a long story. Everybody knows them by as 94s. But anyway, The 94s are definitely like there's a very thin padding around the ankle, so that's not super comfortable. There's not a great. You could put your own insole if you want, but I wear them. But they're I think it's just people think because they're older that they're better, but that's not always the case.
No, but or if you want to try to get a Chicago, you can try to get that SB that's coming out.
Oh yeah,
right.
If you don't mind about the SB on the tongue, and can just get some what was it, acetone?
Yeah, acetone and rub out the purple and the
Rub one out.
gold. Hey, calm down. What the heck?
That's Owen. You got me all wound up.
The SB logo bugs me.
Yeah, but
that might be an easy fix though.
Yeah, you just cut it out.
Cut it out and put
Cut
one
it
a
out,
new.
and then
cut it out.
sew on a Nike Air one.
Yeah. So it's
that's
a
like
lot of work.
that's like hacking the system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hack the planet.
Well, so is rubbing one out.
What the heck?
I mean, rubbing off with the acetone.
Yeah. Don't.
Mike's saying wrap it up.
One last question. Oh, sorry. There are two comments. One, there was a Bruce Hatu. He DM'd and he said that the bread, the Jordan 1 black red, the high cut Jordan 1s is what we're seeing with the turbo green. He says that's the new high cut.
I see it now.
Yeah.
Huh?
So that's what he said.
So he's saying with the one that's supposed to come out in November
Like
is going to
the-
be cut like the turbo greens.
Turbo green. Yes.
I'd have to see
Sorry.
a turbo green in the previous black and red ones to compare.
Compare.
I think
Compare
we
as
should,
we there.
We should break them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, next
and
pod.
next pod.
There you go.
And
Topic done.
Last message from Tim.Othy.c. Timothy.
Tim Othy.
Hey everyone,
Okay.
love the YouTube vids since I can see what you guys wore on feet and the pickups. My question is, being a university student that's new in the shoe game, I don't have the money to buy all the new releases, especially as Jordan retros keep getting more and more expensive. So what advice would you give to someone like me who's new but don't necessarily have the money to start a collection?
Don't start a collection. Just save some money, and if you see a sneaker you like, you buy the sneaker. I think when people's goal is to have a collection, that's where they go wrong. If your goal is that you love sneakers and you see a sneaker you like and you save your money for the sneakers and you buy the sneakers,
Buy that
it's
one
gonna-
sneaker.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to mean more to you than just I have to have a collection. I actually got a DM today from somebody, also a kid, a teenager, saying, I love your collection, I respect what you do. I want to get my collection to where yours is at. How do I do it? And I'm like,
Don't do it.
Don't do that. Just buy the sneakers that mean something to you as you go. And eventually maybe, and I had to explain, I've been doing this for like 25 years, collecting.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to, your purpose shouldn't be, I want to be a collector. It should be, I like sneakers and these are the sneakers that mean something to me. So I'm going to buy those sneakers.
Yes.
In a bit of a big picture sense of way, look at more what you're trying to get out of the sneakers that you're trying to get when you wear. Like if you told me I could only wear a Bread 1 for the next month, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Sure.
Like I'd be all right with that, So there's a lot of situations where one shoe does the trick. Like one shoe's quite enough for whatever purpose that you want for that shoe for you.
Do you think when I was, in university or in high school that I had like a collection? I
point.
didn't.
Good point.
I got a pair to play ball for the season, and that was pretty much it. Unless I got one other pair to walk around in. But
Yeah.
And he just took care of all of them.
exactly, you had to. Like my pair I had for ball I was not allowed to wear them anywhere but for playing ball. So you don't. Your goal, like I said, shouldn't be to have a collection. Just target the sneakers you think you like and save your money. Buy one at a time. If you see another pair down the road a few months later, great.
Yeah.
But your goal shouldn't be to have a collection.
Yeah. Collect stamps.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Don't
was
collect
it
stamps.
for messages. Hope we were able to provide enough insight on some of the situations. If you guys have a question for us or you want to just share one of your experiences or your story about anything that we've talked about on this episode or past episodes, just hit us up, send us a DM. Do you guys want to shout anyone out?
I'm good.
Yeah. Shout out to Quality,
course.
our good buddies at Quality for keeping us swaggy. Shout out to Lex Ave, a good friend of the pod, and LexAv.ca, The Drop every Tuesday.
The drop.
The Drop. Shout out to Mike here, the brave soul. Shout out to the Maple Leafs.
The
You want to do that?
Maple Leafs?
No? Not yet? All right.
You're gonna jinx the shit.
Take
It's
it
game
back.
7
I take it
tonight,
back.
today.
Yeah.
We're on Tuesday. It's game 7 against.
I believe.
You know, grammatically, it should be Maple Leaves. Just saying.
Okay. Wow. Full of joy, this guy.
We're in Montreal.
Mike's blood is boiling.
Yeah.
He turned my microphone off.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning into the pod. For the people that want to find us, Chloe, where can the people find you?
Chlorel.
And where can the people find you, Sean?
At UsCollar23 and at OG Support Group.
You can find me at Christopher.Chi. You can find all of the Sneaker Podcast media on our site, which doesn't exist. But you can find it on Podbean, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Apple. Did I say that?
No, you didn't yet.
Orange, banana. You can find us anywhere that you listen to podcasts. You can find us on the YouTube if you like our faces. And if you want to find our good friend Mike here, who's being a trooper, staying on the pod even though he's in pain, at On Air with Mike D. We will be back next week, most likely. And thanks for
After
tuning
this
in.
one, I'm not sure.
Mike, hit that outro music, bro.
We just wear LeBrons next week.
That's right.
That's not the outro music.
Peace.
Don't dream it's over, people. It's not over. Peace. Peace.